Hello and welcome to Made Fit TV. I'm your host, Jennifer DiDonato, and this is episode number 82. Made Fit TV is everyone's source for health and fitness information and entertainment, and it's where fit bodies don't just happen, they're made. And this place is proof. We are at the House of Truth Wrestling School in Centerline, Michigan, and I am with Petey Williams. He is pretty much a legend, you know, total nonstop action wrestling, TNA wrestling. I'm sure you see him on Spike TV.
Well, here he goes. He's picking him up. And Mike, you can see what he's getting ready to do.
Oh, we all know this move. It's that sick flip pile driver.
Canadian Destroyer just creeps him. 1, 2. Oh my God, we got a new X Division.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new TNA X Division champion, Maple Leaf Muscle, Petey Williams.
Scott Steiner has done wonders for Petey Williams.
What I wanted to do is give people a look into the training that goes into it. I mean, because you've done so much. I mean, basically, how long has your professional career been going on for now?
Well, thanks for having me on the show,
Oh,
Jenny.
no problem. Thanks for coming.
For right now, I think this summer coming up, it'll be 10 years for me from when I first stepped in the wrestling ring. I trained over in Canada, not at the House of Truth, but, you know, House of Truth now, that's my school to go to. You know, when we're looking at, you know, wrestlers that want to train to be professional wrestlers in Michigan, this is probably the best school to go to. When I first took an interest in wrestling, you know, I was like 5, 6 years old, and of course, like everybody else in the world, I was a Hulkamaniac.
Yeah.
You know, watched WWF wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
But then, and then through my whole life, you know, everybody's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? You know, fireman, police officer. I was like, I want to be a pro wrestler.
Awesome.
And of course, I hear, oh, you're too small, you know, you're not going to be a pro wrestler. I'm like, you watch, you wait and see.
Exactly,
you know?
and it takes a lot of training and dedication, and a lot of people out there, they think, you know, well, I train hard, maybe I could do that, but we're going to show people some stuff that they do that may parallel what you do at home, but certain stuff that will definitely kick up your workout, and you can get a sneak peek of what these guys do every day. Okay, so the guys are hitting the ring, and Petey's going to explain to us what they're doing with training.
So what they usually do at the House of Truth is, at the beginning of every class, they do, you know, 20 to 50 hand-do squats, it all depends, and then, you know, push-ups, or running the ropes, basic drills just to get the body warmed up, just like in exercise training, you need to warm up before you get started, do a little bit of strength and conditioning.
They don't want to pull a hamstring. This is good for glutes, hamstrings, quads.
So they do everything together, you know, because in wrestling, you know, you have two people in the ring, you're working together. That's what you're doing. You have to be on the same page so nobody gets hurt or anything like that. And this is a kind of behind-the-scenes look that you don't really see, you know, with all the glitz and glam on TV. As you can see, this place is, you know, lights hanging from the ceiling. Just a basic wrestling ring. This is where everybody starts.
Yeah,
this
check
is
it
where
out.
I started.
Look at that. And I like how it's all body weight stuff. I like that. Stuff people could do at home.
Good job. Next guy is Bronco.
I remember my first day of wrestling practice. Watch this. Watch him take that front bump, we call it.
4, 5.
Watch this.
Oh, wow.
Now, how you got to do it? You got to tuck your chin. And I remember after my first day of practice, all these muscles in here, it was like getting the whiplash effect. They were just so sore because you're not used to hitting the mat like that.
Good job.
God, this seems painful. Now tell me, what is the back and forth?
That's running the ropes. Like you see that, running the ropes. You have to know how to do it. I mean, we're going to have to get you in there at the end, and you can see how hard it is on your back. You'll feel it.
Oh, man.
I mean, these ropes are tight.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
They're hard.
So now what does this do?
This
Kind of like reflexes? Or?
Teach us how to fall in wrestling.
Wow.
Like you see, I was pushing.
Like that?
Yeah, what they're doing, watch their hands. You see how they're slapping the mat?
Yeah.
That absorbs the blow all through the upper back, because out of your entire back, that's the strongest portion. If you're landing on the lower back, you're going to have the constant lower back pain.
Yeah.
You don't want that. And then you have to tuck your chin as well, so you have to have straight neck muscles. You don't want to be hitting the back of your head on the mat.
Yeah.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah, so like a lot of back and a lot of core, it seems like, for this. Wow.
I mean, you have to be in tip-top to do stuff like this.
Looks like it.
I mean, these guys have been doing it for a while. A couple of them have been doing it for a couple of years. A few of them have just started like 3 weeks ago. Wow. You can tell like how much you learn in 3 weeks.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I mean, so for people at home, I mean, you're starting your New Year's resolution right now. We're in, you know, in January. You know, if you want to give up, I don't think so. Look at these guys. They're not giving up. Look what they're doing.
I mean, look at this. I mean, these, you know, turnbuckles aren't that padded. Like look at the whole ring shake when he's doing this. And you can see truth there. I mean, he's the instructor. He's making sure that they're doing the things right. They're not messing up. He's almost like the personal trainer of the wrestling.
Yeah, you know, like I'm a huge stickler on form when it comes to my clients. I'm sure you are too, and especially with your sport. So that's why it's so important to have a trainer right from the get-go correcting it, because otherwise you get so many injuries. I mean, it's like that with anything. People at home, you know, with the workout or this kind of stuff.
It's a perfect example. I mean, you know, people look at other people in the gym, they think, oh, I know how to do that. You know, I know the form. Same thing. People watch us on TV, they're like, oh, I can do that. Until they get in the ring and they realize there's more to it.
So what kind of cardio for the endurance? I mean, because people think probably, oh, it's all strength, but really it's a lot of cardio endurance too in the ring. What kind of cardio stuff do they do?
I mean,
keep their endurance.
Now, you don't even realize it, but when you're running the ropes, I mean, your heart rate's getting up there. You're probably getting well above your AT. And like running back and forth in the turnbuckles, taking the bumps. I mean, your heart rate's getting way up there. That's a cardio in itself.
So like this is basically the cardio training, actually doing it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. This is Truth Martini, that's his wrestling name, and he owns the House of Truth Wrestling School. You can check it out at hotwrestlingschool.com. And with them training and everything like that, I mean, what are some of the biggest things that are key that can kind of relate to people at home that are doing like a regular workout plan?
Regular workout plan? Well, the thing is that you have to be very conditioned to be a pro wrestler. And with conditioning, definitely goes diet. Definitely, diet is a very, very big part, because people can work out all they want, but without the proper diet, they're not going to see many, many results. Everybody knows that, and I'm pretty sure you know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely diet and a lot of calisthenics, you know. And also with wrestling, it's just definitely heart and determination, you know what I mean, when it comes to pro wrestling.
So like you're not in the gym lifting all the time, you're doing a lot of body weight movements, I see.
A lot of body weight movement, because the proper way for wrestling is the two guys are always working together. And the guy has the other guy's life in his hand, and that's pretty much what works. So with wrestling, there's a lot of trust there involved. There definitely is a lot of lifting, so yeah. And a ring workout never takes the place of a gym workout. I mean, like, I'm sure, like Petey said it before, you can do all the cardio you want at the gym, but once you get in the ring, it's definitely a different story.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Well, we had so much fun today with Petey Williams here at the House of Truth Wrestling School. And if you're in the Metro Detroit area and you kind of want to learn the ropes, you can go to hotwrestlingschool.com. But thanks so much for everyone that joined us. And you can follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook. Petey, you're on Facebook too. You want any followers?
I would prefer if you followed my MySpace.
Yeah, what's that?
It's myspace.com/Petey Williams.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, thanks so much for joining us today, and we'll see you next time on MadeFitTV.com. Remember, fit bodies don't just happen, they're made. This is one of the places for sure. I'll see you next time.
You want to stay right in the middle of it? Try in the middle of the room. Exactly in the middle.
Okay, you want me to start from here?
No. I'm saying like you were off center.
Okay,
right
I get
there
it. So you want me to do that move?
Yep. What I want you to do is I want you to start the way you did face it. Hit the first step, and then if you're a little bit shorter, you're gonna have to really try to go across the. There you go. Right, left, right.
Oh, yes. That's awesome.
Not bad.
Will you do one more time?
Yeah.
One more time. Boom, right, left, right. There we go.
That's awesome.
Hit the first
You know what?
step.
You know how many people like come in here and it takes them like all day to learn that?
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'm serious.
Definitely.
No, I'm serious. Well,
Awesome, that's fun.
I mean, you know, footwork and stuff like that. A lot of people like this is their first. A lot of people come in here never been to the gym before.
Yeah.
And they come here and think they can be a pro wrestler. You know, I mean, usually people that like have played sports in college or high school or whatever, have worked out before, they usually advance quicker than everybody else.
Awesome.
Yep.
This was great. Thank you so much. This is so much fun. Thank you guys
My pleasure.
for coming too. You guys are really talented. I don't know how the hell you do that. That splat thing. But easy on the backs.